Hello and welcome to the second video of How to series by SserpensS for Project Reality 1.3. In the last video we dealt with basic user interface. In this video we'll focus on kit system, how to choose a proper kit and how to use its great potential. In this content table you can choose a certain kit and skip the rest. To pick a kit, you need to be in the squad first. Without being in a squad first, you can't pick any other kit besides Rifleman. For picking a kit, you will need a big or a small ammo crate. If you come to it, press T, then left click, and a list should roll up. From this list, you can choose your kit. Watch out, some kits are limited and you can't choose more than it's allowed. To select the kit, simply press left mouse button for standard version or right mouse button for the alternative version. After that, a kit should appear on the ground. Press G to get it. The first weapon you get is a knife. With this knife you can do stealthy kills. On Insurgency you don't get knife but ties for arresting people. To kill somebody, simply press left mouse button. This is a shovel. It is used for digging up fobs, hideouts, foxholes, ATs, AAs and other stuff. You cannot kill anybody with a shovel. The more people dig one asset, the faster it will be built. On the bottom right corner you can see the progress bar of building. This is your primary weapon. It can have different firing modes, for example semi-auto, burst or automatic. Or it can also have different scopes, ACOG, red dot, reflex sight or iron sights. As a rifleman you also get ammo bag. You can get resupplied from this ammo bag, but it is not infinite, so it will disappear after all the ammo inside it was used. You can get resupplied from any ammo bags or small ammo boxes. You cannot get resupplied from enemy ammo crates, either it's small or big one. This is a frag grenade or nade for short. It has two ways of throwing. Either you use your left mouse button for throw and forget, or you use your right mouse button for aiming. This is actually very useful when you want to throw a grenade inside a window with enemy. Another type of grenade you have is a grey smoke grenade. The smoke grenade can cover your advance, or when a medic is reviving or healing people. It is a very effective way of making you invisible in the battlefield. Watch out though, because enemy vehicles which have thermal can see directly through it. This smoke is different from the IR smoke that some vehicles are equipped with. Even thermals are not able to see through IR smoke. This is a patch. It doesn't heal you 100%, but it should slow down the bleeding while you can find a medic. A patch is usually assigned to number 8 or 9. Let's start with the most important person in battlefield, the officer. They also have a pistol, 3 patches, GTLD, which are binoculars that can lace targets and have double zoom, and a radio. As you can see, they're equipped with a marking smoke, which is purple for US, and this color can vary depending on the faction you're playing for. You can set contact distance, that means how far the target is away from you. You can see the range just below the middle of the screen. As you can see here, right in the middle, there is a building. I see that it's 400 meters away, so I set by left clicking 400 meters mark. Now you can set the targets for mortars, CAS, and you can define what you want them to send on the target. A marker will be set. The marker is not always very accurate, but you can see that the distance is good. Another thing you can do with your GTLD is lasing targets. Laze is a green square that you place on a target. This should basically stick to everything. Another very important item you have as a squad leader is a radio. With this radio you can send messages to all the team. Either you can need armor support, CAS support, APC support, helicopter support, etc. One of the most important things you can set is area attack. I'll show you how to set an artillery attack in squad leader focused video. To show you more precisely how this lasing system works, you can see a Mac T-72. It is in the middle of the bunkers. I was on top of the hill. I set a laze directly on top of the T-72 and I'm waiting for A-10 to destroy it. It is coming and it is engaging the tank. This was a successful mission. I lased the tank and the tank was destroyed. The probably most valuable kit in the battlefield is a medic. A medic can heal people or revive people to 100% health. As you can see on the map, if somebody is down, you should see a red cross on the map. You can use this to find down soldiers a little bit better. One of the actions that a medic can do is a resuscitate option. You can push people out of objects in which they might be stuck. Another way to get people out of objects they are stuck in is to drop a patch on them. After this, if you succeed and they are unstuck, you can stick an EpiPen inside them. This should revive them. Of course, they are not on 100% health, so you have to go ahead and heal them. If a soldier is still living, you can also see a red cross on the map if he is calling for medic. Another very important kit is Breacher, or also known as Specialist. Besides the primary weapon, they have a shotgun, then they have a grappling hook, and this hook can be used by simply clicking your left mouse button. This will throw a rope. To get on the rope, simply press E and go forward with your W key. To get down from the rope, you can also jump. After you've used your rope and you don't need it anymore, you can press G to take it. Breachers are especially very important in Insurgency game mode. This is an Insurgency cache. Breachers have a C4 stick, just like the Combat Engineer, and they can destroy caches. After that, I recommend you to run away from the cache, because the explosion is quite big. Combat Engineer, a very tactical kit. Combat Engineer has a repair kit to repair small vehicles or assets. Combat Engineers have a small C4 stick or a big C4 satchel. You can use these for destroying fobs, enemy crates, bridges and other types of vehicles. Combat Engineers also have a landmine. If you are placing a mine, don't forget to mark it by pressing Q and left clicking. This will place a mark on the map, so your other teammates can see the mine mark. Obviously, enemies can see your mine mark. As a Combat Engineer, you can use your repair kit to remove any landmines. In the right bottom corner, you should see your progress bar. Watch out, a landmine can explode even though you're not driving directly on top of it with your wheel. Therefore, do not drive over landmines at all. This is an AR, or automatic rifleman. This is main support for infantry. As you can see, undeployed is really inaccurate. if you deploy, maybe lay down, and it shoots really very accurately now. Machine gunner, the big brother of AR. This is basically a heavier gun than the AR. It is automatically deployed and you can shoot very precisely right away. Rifleman Anti-Tank Kit or Light Anti-Tank Kit, also called LAT. The aiming is very similar as the Grenadier. If you press Q, you should see a list of distances on your left side. You can pick one depending on how far the target is away from you. If you pick a distance, the sights will change. Now you can aim directly at your target. Heavy AT Kit, the heavier big brother of LAT Kit. There are two types of heavy AT kits in Project Reality. There's a guided one, which I'm holding right now. You can see there are two small brackets. This shows you if you have a stable aim or if you should wait a little bit and steady your aim. You can guide the missile by pressing your left mouse button and not letting go until the shot hits the target. Here we can see a heavy anti-tank kit, which is unguided. Basically, this is very similar to bazooka. In PR, you can adjust your scopes. This means that you can either shoot with your ACOG or any similar scope, or you can use your backup sights, which in most cases is an iron sight or red dot sight. In order to change your sights to backup sights, press C. Here you can see that this heavy AT kit has a sighting rifle. You can use this to actually adjust the distance to the target. This means that you will not shoot the rocket right away, but you will shoot a sighting round first. This will tell you if you can actually hit the target, because the sighting round has the same drop as the rocket. If you hit the target with your sighting round and you aim the same way with the rocket, you can be sure that it will hit it. Anti-aircraft kit or AA. Besides the primary weapon, you have an anti-aircraft rocket. I'll show you how it works in the battlefield. If you aim at the aircraft, you will hear a tone. This will change after you have a lock on. Sometimes it is not bad to aim at the aircraft. This will give him a warning that an AA is looking at him and it's locked on. The pilot will pop flares. The aircraft has 60 flares, so they can run out of them. If he runs out of flares, you can hit him very easily. You will hear this sound first, and it will change after lock-on. Then you're free to shoot. Grenadier. A Grenadier has explosive rounds or grenades and smoke rounds. You will have to aim first, and after pressing Q, you will see on the left side the distance bar. If you're a squad leader or you have a squad leader next to you, you can ask him to tell you how far it is by checking the map. He'll set a mark and he'll see the range down below the map. So you can use this to set it on your left side of your screen and actually shoot very precise shot. The same applies for smoke. Besides, the smoke is a more tactical grenade. If you need to attack a building, but you don't want them to shoot at you, you can actually smoke the building and they'll not be able to shoot at you because they'll be blinded by smoke. Anti-personnel kit. This anti-personnel kit is basically a rifleman kit with anti-personnel mines. Rifleman Anti-Personnel has two of these mines. The yellow and blue color only indicate that they are different, so you can remember I got the yellow color on the left corner and blue color on the right corner. As you can see, I can stand basically behind it, but it will not hurt me because the explosive side is in the front. Rifleman Anti-Personnel have a trip flare. You can drop it on the ground and there will be a wire coming out of it. After crossing this wire, the trip flare will go off while making a loud sound, light and smoke, so everybody can see that somebody just crossed the trip flare. A Marksman. A Marksman is very useful for squads. It is a very accurate gun, even though it's not deployed. If you deploy it, it will also change the magnification settings of the scope. Also, the accuracy is higher. Sniper. Some sniper rifles can double zoom. It's very precise and used for one-shot kills. The sniper has also a purple smoke, trip flare, and binoculars. A spotter, or also called Recon. A Recon also has a purple smoke grenade, grappling hook, radio, and GTLD. He can also lace for CAS. A pilot kit. Most of you guys try to pilot a helicopter or a jet right away. They forget to get a pilot kit. This can get you killed after a few seconds on the pilot seat. If you would like to pilot a helicopter or a jet, make sure you've trained first on the local cooperative server. If you crash too many helicopters or jets on a public server, this may lead to a kick or ban. A crewman kit. Many new people also try to drive tanks, APCs, but forget to get a crewman kit. A crewman kit is basically a passport for you to drive or gun an APC or a tank. If you enter a tank or an APC without a crewman kit, you'll get killed after a few seconds. Thank you very much guys for watching this video once again. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, please post them here in the comments or go to realitymode.com and check the forums. If you don't find them there, you can most certainly ask them. Please like, comment or subscribe and stay tuned for more. Have a good one.